If the story takes a while to unravel, it's because it's such a shadowy story. If it were more in your face, we would find these kind of things out more quickly. But as it is, it's not.
You know, I'm not an archaeologist. I don't claim to be an archaeologist. I'm not that interested in the bones they find. I'm interested in the ideas that come out about early man.
If in fact we are coming down in our excavation on a living surface where human beings were here in the Pleistocene prior to 11,000 years ago, this site on the very southern edge of where we have Paleo-Indians in North America becomes tremendously significant. It becomes every bit as significant as we thought going in.
I think first it starts with the fact that this excavation has been here for a long time, or at least the site's been here for a long time. And there's a lot of negativity and skepticism about it. It's 1913 is when it was originally excavated, and when it was excavated, it wasn't done so that scientifically it was a definite. Early on, we decided we needed a really good archaeologist to come here and work in order to overcome some of the stigma that's attached to the site. So I did a quick survey of archaeologists that work in this field. I came away with the impression that there was only one organization that would really do a good job here, or would do the best job, unquestionable job, and that was Mercyhurst.
The layer that they're currently excavating in obviously contains indications that in this immediate vicinity, on this particular, if you will, piece of property, prehistoric Native Americans were in fact operating contemporaneously with Ice Age animals. And we have to be especially attentive to little details which individually seem to be unimportant and unspectacular, but collectively really do tell us the kinds of things we came here to find out.
If we can fully document the stratigraphy at the site and say definitively what's going on, or at least get a better idea of what's going on here for deposition, then that will be a major accomplishment. In addition to finding artifactual material, evidence of human occupation at this site, all of those things combined would be what we would really like to see here.
If you have any interest in early man or history at all, if you're at all curious, you should be interested, in my view, in something like this. This is an exciting thing.
From the university's perspective, we take a lot of pride in the success of the Mercyhurst Archaeological and the Anthropology Department. They've really set the gold standard as far as how a program should not only be built, but how it should be maintained. What's been very rewarding for me coming to the Vero Beach site is to see how they've transitioned so seamlessly under the leadership of Dr. James Adavasio and Andy Hemmings and Annie, how they really brought that same level of excellence to the actual site itself, and very, very impressive.
The crew is really great. They're a fun group to work with, and everyone really gets along pretty well. And I think as we've been working, it's the dynamic of the crew and the work that we're doing. Everyone's really passionate about it, and really wants to do the best they can do, and wants this to be a successful project. And I think just that dynamic has been really great. It's been fun to work with.
I've been involved in archaeology for almost 50 years, and the extent and degree to which our people, our crew, our professionals have been able to articulate with members of the committee here, members of the community here, is absolutely unprecedented. We've never had this level of personal or professional support.
Well, I think we've established an extraordinarily strong bond with the university, not just with the university, but with the individuals working here. We have a pretty strong relationship with them. We've taken them out to parties, and we provide a lot of miscellaneous food to keep them going. And we've really dealt with them as part of a team, and it's been a good relationship. I don't think we could ask for a better one.
It's really rare for a community to raise the funds, to do the research, and then to invite the methodologically best archaeological team to come down and work in their community. And that's what Vero Beach did with regard to the Mercyhurst project and the old Vero project.
Right now, these guys are getting hands-on experience with materials they're just not likely to get exposed to anywhere else. You don't just get to go pick up pieces of the extinct armadillo glyptodon. They're learning about animals and even some extinct plants here that are rare on the landscape at the time, and even rarer to come across and be able to handle today.
We try to deliver a product to the students that they can't get anywhere else. They've had the opportunity of learning here they could not have conceivably learned anywhere else.